are not at the gym today, as you guys can tell. We are actually at work. Today's gonna be a day in the life with me. Kind of wanted to, get some footage outside of the gym, since the last couple of days all you've been seeing is the gym. So we're not in the gym today. But yeah, I usually start my mornings here. Kind of, today's a delivery day, so it's a little bit more of an eventful day here. I mean, every day's an eventful day here. There's a lot of people that come here, a lot of crackheads, a lot of just people. So yeah. Just drinking my greens and all that. It's kind of thing. First thing I do in the morning when I wake up, I'll drink my greens, drink my vitamins, drink all my subs that I need to take in the morning, and then I typically fast until about like 2. My first meal's at 2, depending on the day when I train. Since I train so late, so my first meal is at 2. So I'm usually fasted from 11 until 2, and yeah, I'll run you through like my meals, what I do, all that stuff. I usually walk around here and get my steps in, so I'll pick the camera back up and answer some questions that I got. I had a questionnaire on Instagram and I screenshotted them, so I'll answer some questions, kind of give you guys a little bit more input on my day-to-day life that's not in the gym. But yeah, then we'll head home, do my cardio, and then go about my day. Shout out to Jackson, by the way. I was buying Hummus Fit, those pre-cooked chicken kebabs. Don't get me wrong, fire and all that shit, but Jackson mentioned like a crock pot, and I got one. Yo, that chicken is crazy. I made it yesterday, fire, so we'll go home, we'll eat that. I'm pretty hungry, so yeah, I'll kind of run you through here. I'll pick up the camera in a little bit when I'm eating my first meal, and we'll go from there. And time to eat. It's been a long day. Currently 2:20, a little bit later than normal, but moving on to meal 1. Your boy is starving, so I'm ready to bang a lot of you. Even though it's a shake, this should be putting me in. It is, for meal 1, we're going with 2 scoops of Isojet s'mores, code shop, I believe by the time that this video goes live, their Arnold sale will be live. And it's up to 50% site-wide, and you can set codes, so it's really nice if you guys need any supplements. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10, especially this flavor. S'mores. Let's see. S'mores Isojet. So you're going to put this down, and then you're going to go get my steps in. I was walking around a little earlier, just going to get my steps in. I'm at 5K, so going to go walk the next 5K, and then come back, and I should be home, and I'll be getting my cardio, so I'll pick up the camera when we get back down there and show you what's there, and then we'll be on meal 2, right before a haircut, because the boy is looking kind of rough. So, yeah, see you then. And we finished up cardio, so now we're headed to a haircut. I got home after work, and I had a quick 45 minutes of cardio. I forgot to pick the camera up. I left it in the car, so I finished the cardio at home. We're about to head to a haircut here. I'm like an hour, 30 minutes behind my second meal. So right after my haircut, we'll go home. We'll go head home, and then we'll head over to meal 2. I think meal 2 is going to be probably another shake, just because I'm a little on a time crunch and we're on a low day today. So since we're on a low day, we don't have a whole lot of carbs to play with. And typically, I like to save majority of my carbs late at night. So usually, typically on a low day for me, it's like 100 grams carbs. And I'll kind of space that out between my last 3 meals. Sometimes my last 4, but we still have another 45 minutes to kill of cardio, so another second batch. So once we, kind of get into meal 2, 3, 4, and 5, we're gonna go pretty quick. But that's when the fun starts happening. We get some chicken, we get like some vegetables, the rice, the whole shebang, rather than just the protein shakes. So I try to typically keep my shake intake to just 2 a day. No more than 2. Typically it's like 1 in the morning for meal 1, and then usually my post-workout is a shake. But today with this haircut, it's kind of right in the middle of my eating schedule. So we're gonna bring the shake up to my second meal, and then the last 3 will be whole foods like chicken, rice, bola, and all that stuff. And we're done with the cut. Quick and easy. Now I gotta go home. We're running hella behind today. So currently 5:30. I'm gonna go home, eat my second meal, and then do another I got a second batch of cardio, 45 minutes, and then yeah, gonna go shower and then get the night going because I have 3 meals to eat and it's currently 5. And then I got one of my buddies, Trent, coming over. We're gonna watch a movie. We've been watching Pirates of the Caribbean. Never seen the movie. 10 out of 10 movie. So shout out Trent for putting me on. Trent Dombo on Instagram or Dombo.x or something. Yeah, so we'll go home. We'll do the cardio and then yeah, I'll catch up with you guys then and we'll get ready for meal 3 or I mean 2 and we'll go from there. And it is now 9:30. We are at meal 4. They think it's hilarious. We're at meal 4. I didn't get to pick the camera up when I got home. I literally just jumped straight on the treadmill. After cardio, showered, and had meal 3. I was super hungry, so I just ate it like extremely fast. We are now on meal 4, which is identical to meal 3. So I'll show you guys what it is, and then this is essentially what I had prior. And this is what I'm gonna have for my last meal. We'll just we'll up our carbs, so we'll have a little more carbs at night, just so I don't go to bed super hungry because I hate that. But what we have is 3 ounces of rice, 6 ounces of chicken, 100 grams of peppers and onions, and a whole jalapeno because it makes it taste better. But yeah, we'll eat this up and then pick back up at meal 5, and hopefully you guys can see what a low day looks for me. Yeah, so I'll pick up again at meal 5 and we'll go from there. Also, going back, I forgot to mention, shout out Jackson. I got a crock pot, that chicken, fire. I was originally buying these, here it is, these Hummus Fit chicken kebabs. Jackson told me to get a crock pot, got a crock pot. That shit is fire, so that's the new method for chicken. I also forgot to introduce, we got Trent here. He comes over on Thursdays and we watch movies. We're now in a movie series. We're watching Pirates of the Caribbean, and then I think he wanted to watch Harry Potter afterwards. So yeah, movie night. We got Trent, we got Tegan, and we got the Ruby. Say hello, people. And we're on meal 5 now. It is 11:20. We are watching Pirates of the Caribbean. Got Trent and Tegan over there. But yeah, we got, for this meal, 6 ounces of chicken. Yeah, 6 ounces of chicken, 6 ounces of rice, so 50 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, about 100 grams of onions and peppers, and a whole jalapeno. This is the final meal of the night. Highest carb meal of the day, so I can go to bed, perfectly happy. Yeah, that'll conclude the full day eating. We'll catch you back up when we're with Jackson. We're going to be training back, and yeah, going to kill a crazy back day. Until then, we'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys enjoy the training session. We'll cue that 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Video 2 of the week. Here we are.
It's coming out next week.
Yeah, we're essentially filming twice this week because Jackson's leaving for Florida next week. So the video you guys saw last week, we filmed yesterday, and then this video will go up next week. So it'll make sense when we upload it. But here we are, headed to Madtown. It's currently 8:50. Gonna kill some back today.
Early tonight.
Yeah, a little bit earlier tonight, trying to get in and out. So, because yesterday there was a good amount of people there, so it was like a little different kind of like environment, a little different kind of vibe. So trying to get a little earlier and kind of just see what it looks like. That's gonna be me. I have Tegan, she's gonna meet us out there. She had a coaching game in Marshall, so she's driving her car and she's gonna meet us at Madtown, and we're gonna go kill some back. It's a lat focus day, so a lot more on the width and a lot more on the, like the isolated single arm rows, all that stuff, the whole shebang. So when we get in there, we'll run you through the movements and we'll get started. It'll be good.
Who's that?
That's the fiance. She's trying to race my ass. She's trying to race. I was just telling Jackson, I had a session of cardio right before this. My blood sugar dropped a lot. Like, if you guys are familiar with going hypo, that's essentially what happened. I came off my cardio session and I was shaking, and I was just, obviously I was sweating because I was doing cardio, but it was like, I started like overly sweating and I wasn't even moving, you know what I mean? And then my lips turned pale, like it almost felt like my brain stopped working. I was explaining to Jackson, I sat there and I was like, what am I gonna do? And like the whole time I couldn't process what I'm supposed to do. So I was just telling him, I took like I literally took a thing of honey and I filled up like 2 spoonfuls. I got some fucking thick ass ankles though, so I don't know if it's gonna work.
What are you doing?
Trying to put my Apple Watch around my ankle so I can track my steps while we train back.
What is that?
Fucking not Evogen.
Oh my gosh. It is a Dream Flow Alani.
We don't like
Have you
that
had a creamsicle? It's literally a melted creamsicle in a can.
Don't buy it. It's not Evogen.
No, when you're on your cut, this is gonna be like a sweet treat.
Evogen s'mores is gonna be my sweet treat.
This is a lat pull down machine. I like to start on this machine. It kind of warms up my lats. Then from here we'll kind of move over and hit like a T-bar row, get the blood in the lats, and then kind of alternate from here. Then we'll go probably like the pullover machine, the Panada pullover. There's one all the way down there, and then kind of just alternate like that. I've been doing this because I've been having really bad lat engagement in my like lower lat on my right side, so this kind of helps with a full stretch, and I can get it all the way down. So start on here, warm it up, and then we'll go over there.
It doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. So unreal, didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, but didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end
I used to dick off on my back days. Honestly, I do it all the time. And my front looked so amazing until I turned around. The minute I turned around, it's like I never went to the gym a day in my life. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna not do that this year. It's very easy to get the front, you know what I mean? You just gotta get lean. But to get the back, you actually have to train that. If you get lean, you just look like a fucking paper airplane.
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. Proud of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering of the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell.
When I was doing this movement and I had it angled a certain way, like kind of neutral, and I was pulling, it was hurting up here. So I flipped it and kind of just did like an upper mid row back. Felt a lot better, but my shoulder's a little bit sensitive right now.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. Proud of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering of the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far.
Grabbing a little bit of 25 action. I don't know what the is going on. My fucking performance feels like ass today. I don't know if it's because I went hypo earlier or what. My blood sugar after cardio fucking tanked, and like I started shaking like hella bad in the kitchen. So I ate a bunch of honey. I don't want to. Obviously today's fucking training sucks, but I'm not gonna go home and cry about it, you know what I mean? I'm here training, you're here filming, everything.
Emergency cheat meal.
For real, don't tell Cody. Hey, I don't want it, I don't need it. And
These are the days.
hey man,
that's why you're
I'm not
here.
tapping out. I'm getting a burger though, I'm just kidding.
I put my trust in you. Pushed as far as I can go. Follow this. There's only one thing you should know. I put my trust in you. Pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I asked him what he thinks about when he trains.
Winning. I swear to God, that's what I think about.
That's it?
That's it.
Like, I want to beat all these bitches on stage or what?
I imagine myself like pumping up in the back, like with the hoodie on, like, and Jackson, I'm sitting there getting spray tan in the G-string, and Jackson like, all in my cheeks, just.
Not down, but like you're feeling it for the first time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, this is probably the worst I felt in a minute. I think it's because I went hypo. Once my blood sugar dropped, I was like, yeah. I was trying to explain it to Jackson, and like it's a mental like disconnect. Like I knew what I needed to do, but like I was thinking about what I needed to do, if that makes sense. Like I knew I got to eat some fucking rice or like a carb, and I was sitting there like just fucking having like an aneurysm, and sweat was just pouring, and I wasn't moving. I was just standing there, and sweat was just pouring off of me.
But you were having that, like, the beginning of his last prep, you were feeling it like within 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And now you're how many weeks in? And
Like fucking 9.
so, I mean, that's a positive.
Yeah, and it's also because of the peptide I'm taking, so
Yeah.
no big deal. That spine dude I was telling you about, he's been doing acupuncture in my rear delt and like my delts, and he sticks like a fucking 2-inch needle like in my delt all the way, and then like zaps it with like electricity. So my shit's like fucking spazzing. So I think that's why it's like a little sore. Shout out Dr. Nate, dude's a gangster.
There's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
You feel it here. Keep going. Rotate your foot all the way down. Go down. Then go all the way up and exaggerate it, stretch it, and then down. There you go. There you go. It's gonna get harder. Feels like it's gonna rip. Same thing. Stretch the delt. There you go. Boom. Down. One more time. Stretch it. Down. One more. There you go. Easy. That's how you train back.
Ninja Turtles.
This is my song. This is the shit I'd be listening to. But that concludes the back day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've been feeling a little, like, not the best today. Like I said, I went hypo, I think, earlier, so that kind of messed me up mentally, training-wise, but we got it done, trained, got pumped, still kept intensity as high as I could. Gonna go home, get some sleep, because the last couple days I've been getting like 5 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, so, you can do all the work in the gym, you can eat all the food you want, but if you're not sleeping, you ain't gonna see progress. So that's gonna be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have any questions for me, follow me on Instagram. Follow Jackson on Instagram. I'll have them both linked in the description. If you guys need any supplements, evogennutrition.com. I'm gonna preach it again, code Shaw. I'll have the link in the description. Any questions, hit me up. We'll go from there. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next week with
Shoulders?
I think we're gonna, what are we gonna do?
Something, either one of those two.
Probably shoulders.
Yeah.
We'll hit some fucking shoulders. We'll hit some SARMs. Shoulders and arms. We'll kill them, bang them out in one video. We'll throw in some of my own clips, so I'm gonna get in the habit of using them a little bit more. Just kind of going through a day in a life with me. So rather than just posting gym videos, we're gonna be posting like vlogs. Things are about to start picking up in about a week or two. Fire's gonna start burning bigger. Gear is gonna be a little bit higher. We're gonna start looking a little bit more freakier. So it's gonna be good. Until then, I will catch you guys then. Have a good one. I appreciate you. Like I said, leave, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.